Growing your hair out is all about retention and as little heat damage as possible, because it's like trying to grow out healthy, happy hair, and I think I did. So, you know, these are the only tips that I could give you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena Bradshaw, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to stop right what you're doing, like this video and subscribe, and then comment. But I do lifestyle, I do vlogs, I do advice, and I just kind of want to use my influence for good, and I want to inspire other people to use their influence for good too. So today I'm going to be doing a video on how I grew my hair out. So as you can see, I'm wearing my natural hair. It's swinging, it's swinging, it's swinging. And I'm wearing my natural hair, and I have not worn my hair in 2 years. The last time I wore my hair out was my natural big chop video, which I'm going to link right here. And last time I got it, I just did not know like what I was gonna do with it. I big chop because I wanted my hair to be natural, but I just did not, like, you know, expect for me, well, I expected for me to go this long, but now I'm 100% natural. All my new growth is 100% mine. All the perm things are done, they're cut off, my hair out, and I'm just gonna be giving updates on my 2-year post big chop. So these are things that helped me grow my hair out, and now I'm 100% natural. My hair was silk pressed, but as you can see, I'm natural, so it has gotten a little whatever, but I'm gonna insert pictures, and as you can see, this is what my hair looks like now. This is the length. It's kinda almost bra strap length, I can say, and like I said, I'm 100% natural. So I'm just gonna give you guys tips and tricks on how I grew my natural hair out. First tip on growing your hair out is cut all your dead ends off. Cut all your permed ends off. Cut it off. I know you want length, but no, just let it go. 2, after you do that, leave your hair alone. So for me, what I started doing is I just did protective style. So braids for 2 years straight. I literally got wig, hairstyle. I did not touch my hair, and I feel like that's the method that works for me. Of course, I would touch my hair like once a month or every other month, where I would like comb, wash, detangle, deep condition, and then I would just leave it alone. So I would say getting your hair braided or getting a protective style and leaving it alone really is what works. Number 3 is use minimal heat. For me, that's what worked. I use minimal heat. Some people say no heat at all, but I can't live like that. Me, Serena Bradshaw, I can't live like that. I have to have heat. So I would say use heat, but minimal heat. And when you do use heat, don't use it on the highest settings. When you do use heat, don't get your hair bone straight, unless that's what you want. But like, I would stretch my hair to make it easier for the people to braid because it hurts me. So that's what I think you guys should do. Use minimal heat, use it on the lowest setting, and use a comb and just comb through and get it so that the roots aren't as bad, because the roots are the coarsest part of your hair, and everything else kind of relaxes as your natural process is going on. Along with this is try to do things in your natural state as much as possible. So if you need to get a braid down, ask the people, hey, can you braid down my hair naturally? Because if you get a wash, you get a deep condition, and then people braid your hair down, your hair is going to be in its rawest form, and it's just going to grow like heat. If you use as little heat as possible, you're protecting yourself from heat damage. So use as little heat as possible, and when you do use heat, make sure that it's on its lowest setting, and that you're not like just damaging your hair, that you're protecting your hair, using heat protecting, using oil, making sure your hair is moisturized, using a comb, and like getting through it, so you're just not putting the excess heat on your hair. And I feel like that's just very, very important. That's what really helped my hair grow, doing my hair in its natural state as possible, or using little or to no minimal heat for 2 years straight. So the next thing I want to say is use products that help you with hair growth, but not only hair growth, but like hair strength. I'm not a type of person that gets all into types of products, so you could do your research on that. I'm so sorry, but like for me, I found a product that I liked for natural hair, and it was this Shea moisture, and I'm gonna insert it right here. And I use the shampoo and the conditioner, and then I also use the Aztec clay mask for deep condition, or I use like this other like Shea moisture treatment that I liked. And I feel like you just really have to stick to a routine, and I've been using that literally for 2 years straight. I don't use silky straight or anything. I use natural hair products. And then when I'm in the shower, I hope everybody does this, you know, I wash, I detangle, I comb, and I condition my hair and I comb through that, and I feel like that just helps save your hair. It helps like save a lot of like excess damage, and I go part by part, and you know, obviously you comb and your hair shed naturally, but it's not just taking out chunks, so you can retain length. And that is just very, very, very important if you're trying to grow your hair, is retaining length. And then after that, you know, nice do a little deep condition so that your hair is strong, so that even if, you know, somebody does pull your hair, if your hair is weak, it might come out, but if your hair is stronger, not as much might come out. So growing your hair out is all about retention and as little heat damage as possible, because it's natural that your hair is going to come out. It's natural that your hair, you know, is not always going to be as strongest. And you also don't want to be obsessed with like length or like texture. Like if that's you, that's not me. I was just like trying to grow out healthy, happy hair, and I think I did. So, you know, these are the only tips that I could give you. When you go natural, you need to decide, what do you want? Do you want length? Do you want curls? Do you want thickness? Why are you going natural? Some people want it all, and if you want it all, then you dedicate yourself and your natural hair journey to that. For me, I knew I didn't want to do my hair. I just knew that I wanted to cut all the perm dens off, because it was literally thinning out my hair, and it was literally making my hair fall out. So for me, it was more about thickness, and it was more about health. So like I said, I focused more on products that gave me growth, that gave me thickness, that gave me coarseness, and I didn't so much focus more on like maintaining my curls or doing curls, like curl training. I feel like in my next journey, like moving forward, I'm gonna start doing more curl training and stuff, but I just wanted to grow my hair out to an acceptable length for me that I was comfortable with, that I could wear out and stuff like that, like I said. So for me, I wanted thickness and I wanted strength, so I obviously use the products that help me. And so you just have to decide, what do you want? And then once you know what you want, that is how you will grow your hair out. Duh. This is so overrated, but clipping your ends. Like, overrated, underrated, you really need to clip your ends, because when you clip your ends, you have retention and like your hair doesn't snag. So it's less pain for you, but it's also keeping your hair having retention, because if you have split ends, it's gonna split up the shaft. I know you probably heard this before. It splits up the shaft and then your whole hair is gone. But if you clip your ends, only that like it just doesn't split up the shaft, so you obviously retain more hair. And I feel like for me, that you don't have to, for everybody's different. I don't cut my hair every month. Some people do cut their hair every month. Sometimes I cut my hair 3 times a year. Sometimes I cut my hair 2 times a year. Sometimes I cut my hair 4 or 5 times a year. It just depends on what your hair size suggests. Some people really like length. Again, I don't wear my hair out, so anytime I'm getting my hair done, I just be like, trim it, because you're not gonna see it regardless. And if you're like that too, then just make sure that you're always trimming, because when you cut and when you take off, more grows. I just wanted to let you know that. Next thing I want to say is to help with hair growth, massage your scalp. Even though you have braids, or even if you have cornrows or whatever, like for me, I really massage my scalp, and I use this wild growth oil. Now I'm gonna put a picture of the wild growth oil right here, but this is the bad thing about wild growth oil. Wild growth oil, or any oil in general, it leaves buildup product in your hair, so then when you're taking out your braids and stuff, it kind of hurts. And for me, sometimes it gets stuck together, and then that will make you lose more hair than you actually should, because you're literally combing out all the product and it's taking your hair out. So use wild growth oil, but use it sparingly. And when you use the wild growth oil and you use it sparingly, put it in your scalp directly so that it can stimulate your hair, and then massage your like scalp, because that's what I do. And like, it's not gonna make your hair grow down to like, oh, your feet or anything, but like what it does is it just helps with stimulation, helps with blood flow, helps with circulation. And like my new growth, I can literally feel it coming in within a week of me doing it. Now it literally might only be a centimeter, it literally might only be half a centimeter, not even half an inch, but at the end of the day, you're still helping your hair grow. And these are just basic things that you can do to help with the length. But there is a disclaimer, this is what worked for my hair. Again, everybody has different hair, everybody's hair grows different. Sometimes diet, drinking water, all those things, I feel like those are like, you know, universal things that people tell you, but I just kind of wanted to tell you what works for me, what works for Serena. So now that you know what works for me, I hope that you take this list and you adapt it and you find something that works for you. And when you find something that works for you, come back to this video and comment down below and let me know what worked for you, because maybe that it can help me grow my hair out. And even if you did not try it, let me know what you're gonna try in the comments below, and I'll be like, yes, we could join this journey together, this hair growth journey together. So again, thank you guys so much for watching my video. My name is Serena Bradshaw, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video. Bye.